Hello, Grand Rising. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this blue, green, yellow, purple, orange planet of ours. Welcome to my live. Um, Today I will be speaking about just God. I just recently, excuse the noise in the background. That's my 3-year old. I was just speaking to my brother about God and how we all have our own perception of what God is. You may call him Jehovah, you might call him Yeshua, Jesus, Allah, Haile Selassie, Buddha, Shiva, whoever, Oshun, all the Orishas, the Most High, the Netaru, whoever, Haru. I mean, it's so many different names for God. And God really doesn't have a name. He is an energy. He is a spirit. And we as a human society love to lay names and lay claim to any and everything that we see. And it has been on my spiritual journey that I've been learning so many different things about myself. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Learning about love, learning about forgiveness, learning about being an entrepreneur, learn about just being a woman of color in this world, learn about just being a feminine energy uh, presence in whoever life that I'm in, and understanding that we all have things that we need to work on, things that we need to improve, things that we are great at, things that we don't even know that we can do, things that it shouldn't even matter whether somebody likes it or not, because as long as it makes you happy and you're not hurting anyone, you're not causing anyone no pain, then it shouldn't be an issue with it. Like, I know we have some weird sick people and they like to have fun and entertain and do horrible things to other people. I'm not saying that type thing. But I'm just saying just being happy within yourself and understanding your power within yourself. And also, if you're just tuning in to my live, my channel is mostly going to be about me on my spiritual journey, the knowledge that I have collected over these past few years, um, being a wife, being a mother, being an entrepreneur, being a friend, being a sister, being a daughter, and just being a spiritual being and navigating this human vessel that is very, very powerful. It's very, very powerful. And it just amazes me the energy and the influence and the connection and truth and just love. If y'all just really just take a look around and just be thankful for what you have, and being thankful to wake up every day, whether you like your job or not. At least you have a job. It's some people out here that wish they had a job. People out here with disabilities. People out here that can't walk, they can't talk, they can't eat, they can't drink, they can't stop biting themselves. Like, they have like serious mental conditions, and just being grateful um, about just being alive. Just being alive to be able to figure this stuff out. I know it's very difficult. I know it's very hard. We all have lost loved ones. We all have really cared about somebody and they screwed us over. We all have wanted something so bad and it didn't fall through, or it wasn't in your plans, or you didn't think that it would end the way that it was going to end. Like you had all the hope and love, and just you just wanted to just be happy, and then it just seemed like everything possible could happen was happening to make that not happen. And that's hard to cope with that. And a lot of people are not strong enough, or they don't believe that they're strong enough. That's the thing. We all are strong enough. If God woke you up today and you're able to see this live, you are strong enough. You are a reason. There's a reason why God has you here. I don't know what it is. I don't know. That's something for you to find out. I can't tell you why you're here. I can't tell you what's what you need to change about yourself. I can have my opinion. I can have my uh, experience of what I have seen happen to me personally or happen to somebody else personally, but don't nobody controls your life but you. Nobody. Everything that is happening in your life is because of what the decisions that you made. Whether you was aware or not, it's all because of your choice. And you have to deal with the choices that you make. But why did you make the choice? That's the whole idea. God gave us free will to choose to praise him, to love him, to come to him. We all have the choice of whether or not be a mother or not be a mother, to go out there and look for a job, not go out there and look for a job, go tell somebody we love them, go tell somebody we care for them or not. It's all about your choice. And you have to understand why you made that choice. Not just because, oh, I just felt like it. Like, no, emotions can get you really caught up. And you really have to understand that you have to really understand about really putting yourself in that person's shoes. And I think that's hard for us because a lot of us have tried to put ourselves in the other person's shoes or try to be the most loving, honest, and caring person. But then that person was not the same for us. And you have to realize that you can't expect you from other people because it's only one you. God only made one you. You the only you that has the same fingerprints, the same brain. You the only one to have your I don't know, whatever other probably the same type nose, whatever. I don't know. It's only one you. I know we have plastic surgery and it's like a whole craze of everybody trying to get the same BBL, everybody getting these breast implants and all these same lace fronts, and everybody want to be Instagram famous and to be seen and to be heard and to be loved. And the thing is that whatever we're looking for, we have to understand that it starts with us. So if you're looking for love, you have to be loving. You have to be open to love. You don't you can't be so guarded. But understand who you should give your love to. And by that, I mean, like, just take your time. A lot of people don't take their time. They so quick to rush into the physical without even knowing what this person's mental state is. You don't know that this person is trying to have a physical altercation with you, not like, fighting, but another physical altercation with you. And basically, you're just their escape. You're like a drug. You're literally like a drug to them. And they just trying to get their moment of peace and sanity in their world, because everything else is chaos. So they feel like if they can play you and win over you and manipulate you, then they're winning in some type of way, shape, or form, since they're not winning in the other parts of their life. And what we attract. So if you want to attract love and abundance and joy and peace and understanding and stillness and quietness and just all the goodness of this world, you have to be it. You have to see it in other people, and you have to surround yourself by it. You have every choice imaginable. I know it can be really difficult, especially when they make it so hard in our society to do anything without money. Like, but you just have to find different ways to bring that peace to yourself. That's why it's really important to learn yourself and really learn what you like. Not about what your girlfriend used to do, your husband used to do, your brother used to do, your sister used to do, which is where most of our influences come by, is about what's around us. We covet what we see. But we have to understand that if you want things to change, you have to change to make things to change. Because if you wake up every day and say for instance, you want to lose 20 pounds by next 6 months, and every day you just do the same thing that you've been doing. So why would you expect anything to change? If you just start eating a little healthier, like, okay, I'm not going to have fries today. I'm going to have a salad with this meal. Every time I get fries, every time there's a choice of getting fries, I'm going to get a salad. Every time I want some sugar, I'm going to get like some fruit. Every time there's an option to take the stairs or the elevator, I'm going to take the stairs. Every time there's an opportunity for me to have some peace and quiet, I'm going to have my peace and quiet with myself. Every time there's a opportunity for me to learn for someone that has something beneficial to that can be beneficial to my life, I'm going to sit and listen and not think that I know everything. Because don't nobody knows everything. Don't nobody on this planet know everything. Even the so-called secret society and all that, they think they know everything. They don't know everything. They think they do. They don't even know everything. We all on this planet trying to figure it out. Yes, some of us have done a little bit more research than others, and the knowledge is out there. It might cost you a little penny. You might have to look at a few more websites. You might have to take your time out of your day to really focus on the information. And that's the only thing that's different between a poor person and a rich person. It's just your focus. A spiritual person or a non-spiritual person. It's just your focus. That's why you got to focus on your breath, focus on your breathing, and focus on what you're digesting in your mind. Like, what are you really saying to yourself? You said, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am strong. Okay, you are healthy, but are you doing anything healthy? I am rich, but are you learning anything to help you get rich? I am strong. Are you really doing something physically or mentally or emotionally to build your strength? Are you taking those chances to build courage? I am peace. Are you bringing peace to other people? Like God will show up in different ways, and God is different for everybody. Just because what God says to you don't mean what it says to me. Just like um I was talking to my brother earlier, like God, I really do believe God is different for everybody. Everybody is very unique and different. God can't be the same for me as the same as it is for my daughter. It's no way possible because me, I think way different than my daughter. Just like me being the same with my daughter that's 14 is the same as my daughter that's 3. That's not gonna work out. That's not even conceivable to do. I can my 3-year-old is very, very smart. She is very, very smart. She was earlier tripping off something because I was getting my stuff prepared for taxes and whatever. And she was just constantly making all this noise. And I was like, can you go in there? She says, you want me to get out? Or she said, you putting me out? And the way she said it, you putting me out? She said it repeatedly. I'm like, it'd be amazing just the mind capacity of a child, the imagination of a child, the resilience, the strength, the pure honesty of a child. It's just mind boggling. And you never know what they're going to say, but you definitely know at a certain age before they start, getting a little bit manipulative and all that. They're going to give you the honest, raw, and uncut. Most children are. They are brutally honest. They do not care. And it's crazy that when we're our children, we look so much forward to being an adult, and we're not realizing that we have to be present in the now and not worry about the future. And because that's what they push us in school. They push us so much about the future, especially when you're in high school. They push you about your ACTs and then thinking about college and all that type. They push so much of the future and not let you know that it really is the gift of the present. And to understand that everything you do now affects your right now. Yes, it can affect your later, but what you're doing right now can really affect your right now and your later. So, and to realize that all the things that we went through as a child mattered. Everything we went through as a child mattered and builds us up to how we're going to be as an adult. So the God in us is just our younger child self and the things that we went through and how we perceive the world as a child. That's why it's very important to put love and understanding and compassion into your child and to speak to your child and to let them know that it's okay to have an opinion. Like that's so rampant in the melanated community to not have a child speak up for themselves and to value their opinion and just to talk to them. They're human beings too. They have a mind, blood, muscles, and thoughts and feelings too. It's just not a dictatorship that, okay, since I brought you in this world, then I have to treat you like a slave. Like, no. I want to teach you how to be responsible, but no, I'm not teaching you how to be a slave. No, I'm not teaching them how to be a slave. Like, if I tell them to go wash the dishes per se, I'm teaching them how to be responsible to clean up after themselves so they won't have bugs all in their house. And I'm teaching them to understand the value of your space and protecting your space and protecting your energy, and to understand that your home's supposed to be your sanctuary. You're supposed to be it's supposed to be your peace. Your home's supposed to be your peace where you can go and relax and be with the God within you, to share with your family, to learn together, to grow together, to build together, and to put your heads together of what you can do to change this world and to change your family. The family dynamic is what's really killing our society. Everybody wants to do this and do that instead of really having a real partnership. A real partnership. And to understand that everybody in the family have an important role. Down to my 3-year-old, all the way up to my 14-year-old. We all have important roles in the family to do certain things to help this thing work. And it's okay for your children to come along, because how else they gonna learn if they don't see you do it? Or I hate that they'll say like, do as I say, don't do as I do. Like, what? It don't make no sense. That's how the child learn how to talk and walk and look around, is doing what you do. So to say that to a child don't make no sense. You're supposed to do what I say and do what I do. So yeah, and also to understand why I made you do what I say and to do what I do, and so they can fully understand why is it important, and to break that down to them is the best way you possibly can. Because I know we have children out there with mental disorders or disability and all that type of stuff, and it seems like it's ever growing, and I think it's large components of these V's out here. Um, I can't really say what the V is, but just use your imagination of what the V's out here. They have been sticking our children from V's. They ain't in the world a hot 20 seconds, and they sticking stuff into them. Somebody released a balloon to somebody. I guess in the memory of somebody. I don't know. Or they were just releasing a balloon. Which I didn't get the chance to release my balloon to my daughter, my heavenly daughter, Asia, this year because I had COVID at the time. But I think I'm going to do it around April because that's the day um, she's supposed to have been born around my son's birthday. So I think I'm going to do it in April to release a balloon for her in remembrance of her. And yeah, because I had a miscarriage when I was like 5.5 months pregnant, and I always think about her. And she's just a powerful force and light and energy, and I can feel her with me almost every day. And I thank her for her strength and her love and just all the gifts that our ancestors have given us. And that's another thing that we don't, as especially as a um melanated community, is that we don't commemorate our ancestors enough, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our great grandmothers, because we don't know, and we all had different dynamics in our family, and a lot of us don't know them and don't really know our family history because we don't talk. So yeah, we have to do a lot of change. We have to do a lot of change, and it starts with us. It starts with us. So I just want to come on live and just speak about the God that's within us all. We all have God, no matter what you call him or her. Because I don't know, because God isn't a him or her. It's like he's both energies. because the power of creation is within a man and a woman. You need the sperm as well as the egg. You need both of them. So understanding that we have to honor Mother Earth and Father Sky and everything in between, the wind, the sun, the trees, the birds, the animals, the ants, just everything that has life is sacred and precious. And we have to do our best to protect our planet because it's a lot of stuff going on in this world. And people don't understand that nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. And just appreciate what you have. Appreciate the time you have. And time ain't really important. It's just life. Life is important. To live your life and don't worry about time. Just live and love and laugh and be joyous. Because this is the day that you can make some rejoice and be glad in it. A Queen's Knowledge, know thyself. And also, I want to say before I go out, is I also have a podcast. It's called Know Thyself. Um, I also have my merch. I'm going to be working on it today. I want to add on more children's clothing. I have hoodies, joggers, tumblers, phone clips for iPhones, backpacks, different stuff. And also I have um, my CBD cannabis products, and also have my nutritional sprays. I have um, CBD and hemp clothing. I have all a bunch of different stuff on my website. So I have like two websites that I have right now, and I'm working on my third that I have, because I have one website that has all my merch, and I have another website that has some of my health and wellness products. Then I'm building another one to make it more easier for you to buy my merch that I have on hand, because all the rest of the stuff is just drop ship. I don't have to keep that on inventory personally at home, but I'm building a website for the inventory that I have in my space, like my chakra stones. This is a one that I'm working on right now. It's giving me volcano lava island vibes. I don't know, but this is a very unique stone. I have a bunch of different ones, and I may be working on that today. I don't know. I haven't decided, but yeah. And I'm going to be working on my vegan cookbook. I'm still working on that. As in regards to what type of recipes I want to put in there. Um, I'm still working on my body butter and hair oil and all that different type stuff that I want to do as well. Just in regards to my scalp being so doggone dry, and my daughter has eczema and I have eczema, so I'm just trying to do different things. But I'm in the process of moving and a bunch of other stuff, so I will probably focus on that more once I get in my new space. But yeah, it's just a lot going on in my life personally, business wise, and um, I'm just living. I'm just living, and I I'm excited about what's to come, and I just know for a fact that I'm going to be in a better place this time next year. I don't know. It's not my business. It's God's business. And He's gonna see me through. She's gonna see me through. All my ancestors are protecting me and shielding me and guiding me, and I just have to go out there and do the work and have faith, and everything will be okay. And it always is. We've all been through so much pain and destruction and envy and jealousy and people lying on you, and you may be lying on people and all type of stuff. But at the end of the day, you made it. You made it. You still here. You still laugh today, maybe, or yesterday, or sometimes after that. You still laugh. You still smile. You maybe cry some tears of joy. You still probably ate, drank, slept, whatever. But you're still here. So God's not done with you. So find your purpose, love, live, laugh. Queen's knowledge, know thyself. And here I'll put my merch link down below. Mm, love y'all.